You're sick. But you're not sick of hockey cards, though, are you, right?
Absolutely not. No, I have full energy for hockey cards.
Well, I've got the best medicine for you. You want it?
I want it. Two tablespoons full, please.
All right, let's look at the top 5 highest publicly selling hockey cards from last week. You think that'll make you feel better?
Of course. I have been waiting for this all day because this is the medicine Phil needs.
All right, here we go. Number 5.
Oh.
Yeah, now I am. Oops. Your guy, Ovechkin, comes in at the 5th spot this week, Phil. It's a 2005-06 SP Authentic Alexander Ovechkin Future Watch Auto at a $9.99 BGS 9.510, sold for a mere $8,658 via eBay. Now, Phil, I have a sneaky feeling this card is going to be very popular over the next 6 to 9 months. Would you like to guess why?
I'd rather not. Okay. I hope this card increases in popularity and value, and I hope in my heart that thing we're not talking about happens, so everything good can come from this, and people can feel very great about me being incorrect.
Yep.
What do you think chances? What do you think the chances are? Whoever bought this is gonna turn it over to PSA because it's got some good subgrades.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see about that.
Yeah.
Now, it's a significant, of course, and spendy Ovi card that's pretty liquid, I guess, as the kids say, because, well, there's a lot of them. Have you heard that one podcaster that still thinks he won't break the record? You know,
I heard
a lot of people.
I heard there's a guy. I heard there's a guy in the capital of Canada. Yeah, he's delusional. Delusional,
and he's got squinty eyes, and people think he's high, but he's really just blind and he can't see. Yeah, that guy. He's weird. Well, at the time of recording, Ovi only needs 23 empty net goals to pass Gretzky, and his team, the Capitals, will have 43 games left. Now, in the 23 games he's played in this season, he has 19 goals.
So yeah, I'm trending incorrectly. Well, that's good. Good. I'm glad to be wrong on this, but I'm not wrong yet.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've got a feeling things are going to get super awkward for you very soon. And now I would feel bad, but I really can't wait, to be honest.
Okay. What if he breaks the other leg? That's horrible. I don't need to be laughing at that. But
he's just smiling at you in this card.
A clean break in the femur. That's all I'm looking for. That came out wrong.
Next card. Yeah, we better move to the next card.
I know,
that was Phil, by the way. That's not Josh. I love Ovi. He's going to break the record.
I love Ovi.
I do not want him to get hurt. How do you love him? You just wish his leg would get broken.
That's not for poops and giggles. I was just throwing that out there. All right, number 4.
All right,
can I guess?
Sure. You want to guess?
I was gonna guess a vintage card, but I wasn't gonna go this vintage.
Well, at number 4, the guy Ovi set to pass in the goals chase is that'd be Wayne Gretzky. In case you're wondering, Phil, this 1979 O-Pee-Chee Wayne Gretzky rookie PSA 8 sold for $12,200 US on December 31st. Well, I guess Happy New Year to some collector out there. The PSA 8 pop count on this card is 826, so there are a lot of options at this grade. Phil, how many Gretzky O-Pee-Chee 8s do you think have sold in the past year? Take a guess.
Ooh, good question. 45.
Pretty close. Yeah, 39.
Oh, nice.
The 52-week low for Gretzky rookie PSA 8 O-Pee-Chee is 10,800 US, and the 52-week high is 15,300. So at 12,200, we're sort of in the middle. Right. Ultimately, the price of a PSA 8 will come down to condition, whether it's a strong PSA 8, which will command more, or a weak PSA 8, which will command less. You have to look at these cards. Centering's pretty nice in this one. There's some registration goofiness on the right side.
Look top to bottom. It's a little more off than you think, in my opinion. And this is the old PSA. This was graded years ago. So this you could get an 8.5 back or a 9. Probably not, but you might get a 6.5. Yeah.
Now, all-time high for a PSA 8 was in April of 2021, 32,000.
Oh, yikes is right.
There's also a huge drop-off in price from PSA 9 to PSA 8 because PSA 9s go for over $100,000.
They could be a 10, right?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I don't know if PSA would do that at this point, but I think I would like a good quality 8 someday. Like that would. I don't think I'll ever have a PSA 9 in my future, but I would take a very strong 8. What about you?
I love my PSA top 7. I'm looking for a nice O-Pee-Chee, and I don't care about the grade. I'm looking for a big rough cut. Yeah, I just don't agree with a lot of the suggestions that, I mean, that's what a grading company is doing. They're recommending that this card is of value in their grading scale. I just don't agree with a lot of PSA's grading scale. So I personally, I'm sure the card will be slabbed. So the grade doesn't matter to me. I want a nice rough cut on that left side, and that's what I'm looking for.
You want eye appeal.
Eye appeal. Thank you, Josh. That's what I was looking for.
You want Phil's squinty eye appeal.
Yeah. Phil approved.
Yeah. Now, Phil, do you remember number 5 was the Ovi Watch Auto BGS 9.5 that you were wondering, I wonder if somebody might crack that?
Yeah.
And try to convert it. Well, that's a little bit pertinent because at number 3, we have another Ovi Future Watch Auto. This one's a PSA 10. It doesn't have the Auto 10 grade, so it's just the straight card grade. Comes in last week, again, at number 3, 13,000 even. So if you go back a second to number 5, the BGS 9.510, that's sold for $8,658 US. So that's a $4,342 premium.
Wow.
To go from the BGS 9.5 to the PSA 10. I'd probably take the BGS 9.5.
Yeah, I'd take the BGS 9. I'll take a PSA 7 of this card. Yeah.
Yeah, really?
No, Nate. Sevens are visible crappy. I'm always looking for an SGC 9 or a PSA 8. Yeah.
What's more important to you on this card? Like that the corners and edges and centering is picture perfect
on this,
or the auto is better. Like, would you rather have like a PSA 10 with the worse auto or a PSA 9 with a better auto?
The second one.
Yeah.
When a card is a border, centering is very important to me. Centering for a card like this on Future Watch, not that much. That's not that important to me. The auto and the corners would be. I'm a big corners guy. I know the new thing is like, oh, you got to watch out for surface and edges. I get it. I totally get it. Upon first looking at a card, like just looking at, my eyes go to the corners and my eyes go to the pop.
What's your favorite corner?
Probably a right angle.
Dead jokes. Okay. Now, number 2, Phil, is somebody not named Ovechkin or Gretzky. Or Ovechkin. Ovechkin or Gretzky. Ovechkin. Well,
those day meds kicking in, eh?
Yeah, they are. We're both sick. This is all sorts of awesome. Pants. All right. Phil, it's your little buddy, Bedsy.
It's sold. Holy crap. No kidding.
Yeah. This 2023-24 Exquisite Collection, Connor Bedard, 0304 Retro Rookie Patch Auto at a 25 PSA 7, sold for $16,470 US via Golden. What a beautiful card, huh?
Gorgeous card, unproven player, you know?
Yeah. Now, the grade doesn't bother me at all here because going back to eye appeal, there's like nothing that maybe on the back or if you got it really close up, but I wouldn't be too worried about the 7 and probably hurt the sales price a little bit too.
I was just gonna say I would love to be there when the grader opens the pack, the mail, and he looks at this card. I want to see them go through I mean, I would love that from PSA. I'd love them to go check by check and explain to me why this is a 7, right? Is it
pretty good patch, four colors? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, corners are great.
Auto's beautiful.
Beautiful.
There's obviously something we're not seeing, and I'd like to. It's actually crazy that we have no idea why someone gave this a 7. It's funny, but it's nuts. It's crazy, man.
Well, maybe this one got some of the new grader notes, though.
Yeah, that's a very good point, Josh. Maybe they did.
Did you notice the cert number has another digit on it, too?
Should be 9, no? Oh, no, 8. No, it is 9. I thought is that?
Yeah, wow. Maybe, they're grading so many cards. They probably had to add another digit.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm the wrong guy to ask on that one. Have any kicking around here? No.
What about the price? So $16,470 US. Bedsy started slow to the year, as we know. Market took a hit, but I think he's on like a 7-game point streak now or something like that. I don't know. 16,000 seems a little risky to me. I always look at sales like this, Phil, and I think I could probably buy like a Gretzky limited logos with a game used patch and have about $4,000 still in my wallet and be really happy.
There's yeah, I agree with you, Josh, big time. There's a beautiful Gretzky patch auto from the Cup parallel insert that I don't know what it sold for last night, but just the regular auto without a patch was about $4,000, right? So like, not even $5,000. I mean, buying this card for this price, you're omitting a lot of staples in a beautiful hockey card PC that you could have. So I see.
Flip side of that, of course, if he pans out in a big way, like some people, maybe a lot of people think, then this could be a 6-figure card someday too. So we'll have to see. But
I do think he's going to be like when people. I hate absolutes and I hate extremism. Right? They're like, he's a bust. Obviously, Connor Bedard is not going to be a bust. He's not going to be a bust. He's not. He's going to be a 20-goal-a-year scorer. He's too talented. He's far too talented. Come on. He's not a bust. He might not be what we tried to make him to be. There you go.
Fair point. All right, Phil, we're at the top spot again for the highest selling hockey card. So you have to guess which player takes it this week. Who is it? Who took the top spot?
Can you give me a hint?
Nope. Don't answer.
Does his name start with W?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna guess it's a Parkey. It's a 51 Parkey.
Very close. It's actually a 2015-16 Exquisite Collection Connor McDavid rookie patch auto out of 97. BGS 9.510 that sold for $28,500 via eBay on December 29th and was the top publicly selling hockey card last week. I think it's a beautiful card. Do you like it?
Thank you for being my friend and making me feel good that I was close with my answer.
Yeah, you were close in like the, from like a light year perspective.
Yeah.
Like how close like Earth and Mars are. That's about
it's guy math.
Yeah,
Guy math. Bro math.
What do you think about this card? Are you a fan?
Yeah, big fan. I'm an Exquisite kid. I love it. I'd crack this out so fast. I hope somebody who bought this isn't going to be like, oh, I'm going to get a PSA 10 because it's all 9.5 subs, right? Don't do it.
It's a True Gem Plus. It's got a 10 surface.
I don't know what that means. True Gem Plus?
That means that it's at least all 4 subgrades are 9.5 and there's 110.
Yeah, that's what I meant. So they're going to bring it to PSA. They think it's a they think it's a gauge. Just don't slap this card. That's all I'm saying. Crack it out. It's a piece of history right here.
You would really crack it. Huh?
Yeah, in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat.
Well, when you look at recent comps, 28,500 is pretty strong. A 3-color patch with BGS 9.510 sold this past summer for 20,000. And on these cards, the patch quality makes a huge difference. Like there are 2-color ones that will sell for a lot less. So it's really, the patch matters.
Yeah. Most people watching will say, "Oh, Phil, you're being ridiculous." Yeah, I get it. I look at this as me. Like I'm not reselling this card, right? If I was even if I sold a little bit more, I probably wouldn't crack it out. Josh, you tell me. Like, remember my you're trying to Phil, you need to sell that. Like so to the audience, Josh tells me like, Phil, get on something because I don't think about selling it. And that is silly of me. That is silly. But it's a beautiful card and I don't think it should be in jail. That's all I'm saying.
Now check this out. During the pandemic, 2 PSA 10 copies of this card sold for more than $100,000 US.
6 figures.
One for 112 and one for 144 US.
Whoa!
Double yikes, Phil. Double yikes.
Is this one any of those two? We checked.
No, they were PSA 10s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, do you prefer his cup out of 99 RPA or the Exquisite out of 97? If you could have one, what would you take?
So yeah, I prefer his cup.
Really? I thought you were an Exquisite kid. Now you're.
I am an Exquisite guy. Yeah, but in this situation, I personally like the design of that year a bit better. Yeah.
Well, that's our top 5. What did you think of the mix this week?
That was good. Yeah, I'm always a little worried. I'm like, is it going to be like 4 Bedards and a Gretzky, or it was a decent mix.
Still, we're gonna have a lot of Ovi probably coming up. We're gonna have to get ready to swallow that pill.
I'd love to grab one. I'm still looking out for my Young Gun Raw. Still looking for my Ovi Young Gun Raw. Yeah.
Well, if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. And guess what? We'll be back next week. Bye-bye, everybody.